So YouTube, it's your boy YBP Gang, YBP Nation, YBP Boxing, YBP MMA. Coming at y'all with another fight update. Second video I'm recording. We got GANE versus SERGHEI SPIVAC. Coming off a dominating win over Derek Lewis, and then obviously GANE getting choked out first round, just utter domination by Jon Jones. I really like this fight because, GANE, obviously he's struggling with the grappling, all that stuff. So this is a chance for him to right that wrong. Got pretty much decimated by Jon Jones. He gets to, improve on his grappling and, prove the haters wrong. And for SERGHEI SPIVAC, he gets a chance at, one of those elite guys. He hasn't really fought those upper echelon guys. He did fight Aspinall. Before Aspinall was Aspinall, but he's getting a shot at those guys right now. He's kind of earned it, beating the guys he's beaten. And I like this too because I feel like GANE has been given a lot of opportunities. He had the title shot with Francis Ngannou, then he gets put in another one with Jon Jones, which you could argue he was the only really guy for the job. But if you're continuously losing in these big spots, there's no question that GANE's a big star in the Paris region, France region, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you got to win these fights. It just doesn't make sense for him to keep getting these championship fights and not producing wins. Or championship, like number one contenders fights. Because me personally, I thought like a fight with Pavlovich would be great, but I was always pushing. I thought that Pavlovich, with that win against Blades, 100% deserved it. And so you see Blades going back to the drawing board, fighting Jailton Almeida. GANE just lost to Jones. He doesn't deserve to be getting a Pavlovich matchup. I think Pavlovich, it's that big three right there. It's Jones, it's Miocic, and it's Pavlovich right there. So however they mix that up, one of those three is going to be in the next title. And then once Jones vacates or whatever happens with that, Pavlovich is right there. If you don't put him in the first championship fight, then he's going to be in the vacant championship fight no matter what. And then by then, maybe GANE would have earned it. We'll see. But as far as the actual fight goes, I'm really leaning towards SPIVAC just because we saw GANE's, getting out grappled by guys like Francis Ngannou. Wasn't that good of a grappler. And then he kind of just uses brute force, just strength, a little technical ability, but that's about it. And then just completely forgot how to fight hands. No grappling ability whatsoever. Like, even if you want to be like, oh, Jon Jones, and like, no one does that to GANE. Like, Jon Jones is a really good guy. Like, it looked like he completely shut off, like a laptop. Like, he just kind of broke down. Like, he had some malfunction. Like, he didn't do the basic stuff that a grappler would do. He didn't. Like, as soon as Jones kind of got his back, it almost seemed premature. I remember watching the broadcast. And then Cormier was like, well, what happened? Like, we got to do a replay. Like, did he actually get choked? Like, what happened? Like, it was, that's how quick it was. We had waited all this time for Jones to come back, and he has this big moment. He has a big moment in front of everyone. I believe it was in Vegas, and it just ends. And, snap. We didn't even get to see what happened. So it was kind of so premature. You look back at it, GANE didn't know what he was doing on the ground. Jones was right when he said that GANE's probably one of the most one-dimensional fighters, one of the easiest matches he could have got. He was saying that. And I was picking GANE going into the fight. I thought he was going to be able to have some sort of grappling ability. We've seen in other fights he's able to do some stuff, but he just completely shut off. SPIVAC, really good wrestler. We saw that against Lewis. Really capable on the ground. I think that's really all it's going to come down to. I think could GANE maybe for 5 rounds tee off on SERGHEI SPIVAC and get a decision? Maybe. But, we know this, like, despite the Tuivasa fight, like, GANE's not a crazy finisher, not crazy power. And this whole notion that he has, like, this dog in him, maybe that came out in the Tuivasa fight. I don't think he does. To be honest, he's not much of a finisher. If SPIVAC can just stay in there, stay consistent with the takedowns, wear Gone out, he could get a submission just by him making one of those mistakes. Yeah, man, I mean, to go from what happened to the Jones fight to maybe getting potentially better, it's like you're starting from zero, you know? So I don't have too much hope that Khan's going to have a whole revelation and in that short of time, you know? Because that was, you know, just embarrassing, you know? So give me SPIVAC by, I say he submits him in round 2. I think he has to submit him early. I think as the fight goes on, that's more of a Gone fight. So, yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe. Peace out, Most Quiet. You know what it is.